If you watched the 1973 Enter the Dragon before, you should notice a giant enforcer named Bolo. Bolo is played by Yang Zi, or better known as Bolo Yeung. Bolo Yeung is a Hong Kong former competitive bodybuilder, martial artist, and a martial arts film actor with a fierce look. Many people are afraid of Bolo when they see him. Bolo Yeung was born in 1946. He is 6 years younger than Bruce Lee. In the 1973 Enter the Dragon, there was a scene where Bolo Yeung was standing beside Bruce Lee. They are about the same height, but it is very obvious that Bolo is way bigger than Bruce Lee. Bolo have a bigger arms, bigger chest, bigger biceps, and even triceps. He is obviously a Chinese Hercules. Now look at Bruce Lee, who was beside Bolo Yeung. Although Bruce Lee is smaller, but he has a lower body fat percentage with perfect six-pack abs. Bruce Lee looks stronger than Bolo Yeung despite his average size. The difference in weight often made the public wondering had they gone into a real fight behind the scene. If so, who would win in a real fight? A smaller Bruce Lee or a bigger Bolo Yeung? Bolo Yeung began his martial arts training at the age of 10 in Guangzhou, China. He trained under several Chinese Kung Fu masters, including Wing Chun and Tai Chi. Growing up in Hong Kong, Bolo Yeung took an interest in bodybuilding and later became Mr. Hong Kong Bodybuilding Champion in 1970 for the first time. He held the title for 10 years until 1980. With such muscular physique and martial arts background, most people have to think twice before challenging Bolo Yeung. In 1970, Bolo Yeung met Bruce Lee while they were filming a cigarettes commercial. According to Bolo Yeung, he said, "I was Mr. Hong Kong. I was famous then. That's how Bruce Lee knew me." Bruce Lee and Bolo Yeung became close friends, and Bruce invited Bolo to star in Enter the Dragon. Both of them often trained together and worked closely. Bolo Yeung even learned Jeet Kune Do from Bruce Lee. So, have they ever fought each other in real life? Yes, they spar on the set of Enter the Dragon, and Bruce Lee beat Bolo Yeung at arm wrestling. This story was confirmed by Bolo Yeung himself. He even told this story to a mutual friend, Michael Chan Wai Man. Michael Chan talked about this during a recent interview in Hong Kong. "My punching power is about 270 pounds during my peak. I used to knock out an opponent in just 37 seconds, but Bruce Lee defeated me in an arm wrestling when I visited him at his house in Kowloon. No one can beat Bruce Lee in arm wrestling. I am famous for arm wrestling, but Bruce is really good. I said to Bruce I want to try his strength, and he easily beat me in an arm wrestling." I told this story to Bolo Yeung, and guess what? Bolo Yeung was not surprised because he told me, "I was so strong and I was defeated by Bruce Lee in an arm wrestling too." How strong was Bruce Lee? Think about it. Many people do not believe that Bruce Lee defeated Bolo Yeung in an arm wrestling. This is because Bolo has a bigger arm, bigger biceps and triceps compared to Bruce Lee. But Bolo Yeung himself has confirmed that in an interview many years after Bruce Lee's death. He said Bruce Lee was a man who loved to fight, and he loves to fight with people who are bigger and stronger than him. And he defeated a lot of people who are way bigger than him, including Bolo Yeung himself. Bolo admitted that whether it is in the film or behind the scene, he is no match for Bruce Lee. Bolo Yeung also said that there will never be another Bruce Lee. I am privileged to have had the honor of calling him my friend.
And then, who is the next? Nobody. Why?
Let's see where